Hello everyone, my name is Xiaolin Hu and I'm currently a postdoc research fellow at Martinez Center for Biomedical Imaging, which is affiliated with MGH and Harvard Medical School. Today, I'll present Learn2Synth, a framework for learning optimal data synthesis using hypergradients to improve segmentation performance on real-world brain MR images. SynthSeg showed that networks can be trained entirely on synthetic data to handle diverse MRI contrasts and resolutions without retraining. However, its random synthesis rules are fixed and not necessarily optimal for real data performance. Learn2Synth builds directly on this idea by learning how to synthesize more useful data. Our goal is to maximize real-world accuracy even when a segmentation model is trained only on synthetic images. We introduce a learnable augmentation or synthesis network that adjusts its parameters so that the segmentation model performs better on real samples. Also, we don't care if the synthetic data is realistic or not. Our training alternates between two steps. Step 1, we freeze the augmentation network and train the segmentation model on synthetic images. Step 2, we freeze the segmentation model and update the augmentation network using feedback from real data. This bi-level loop implements a hypergradient optimization where the augmentation network indirectly learns from real data performance. Here we see step 1, the synthetic path. Black arrows show data flow from the augmentation network to the segmentation model. Red arrows represent gradients flowing back only through the segmentation branch. Essentially, we update the segmentation network as in standard training. In step 2, the real path, we reverse roles. The segmentation weights are frozen, and only the augmentation network receives gradients from the validation loss on real images. This teaches the synthesizer how to generate samples that close the domain gap. Together, these two steps create an end-to-end differentiable framework. The augmentation module learns task-oriented synthesis rules, where the segmentation model continuously benefits from improved synthetic examples. Before moving to real data, we first check on synthetic-only experiments to verify the training behavior. Here, we quantitatively verify that the learned augmentation indeed behaves as we expect. The model learns expected patterns and responds correctly to controlled variations, showing that hypergradient feedback is stable. Visually, Learn2Synth trained models produce sharp, anatomically consistent images. Across settings, Learn2Synth achieves consistent dice improvements over SynthSeg. These gains demonstrate that optimizing the synthesis distribution helps improving segmentation performance. On real MRI datasets such as ABIDE and OC3, we also observe substantial improvements in dice. This confirms that the model works well beyond the synthetic domain. We further test on unseen imaging contrasts, showing the model's generalizability. Even when the acquisition protocol changes, the learned augmentation still helps maintain high performance. These plots summarize the transfer results across sequences and scanners. Learn2Synth consistently outperforms conventional domain randomization baselines, validating its generalizability. Thank you very much for your attention. All the related materials, including the papers, codes, slides, can be found on my personal website, and here is the QR code for my website.